Hey, appreciate everything that you've done for me.
Because of his hitting style. Now, Terence Crawford is due a massive performance. And I think Canelo's made for him. Canelo doesn't fight with any urgency anymore.
Yeah?
You gotta kill him. He a silent killer. I've been around niggas like that in the hood. Them niggas lay back until you bring it out, and then they just...
Terence Crawford wrapped up his final day of training camp ahead of his highly anticipated fight with Canelo Alvarez, joined by Turkey Alalshik, who showed strong support throughout the camp. Crawford expressed gratitude for Turkey's presence and assistance on this journey, and despite the tough preparations, he reminded everyone that the mission is not yet complete, carrying himself with confidence that he will emerge victorious in the ring.
Hey, appreciate everything that you've done for you and Riyadh City. You must. The job ain't done yet. Yeah. Job ain't done yet. Yeah. Later they deliver the job. I appreciate the opportunity. No retirement.
Terence Crawford's final phase of preparation has been defined by relentless effort and unwavering determination as he gears up for the biggest fight of his career against Canelo Alvarez. At training camp, he has been sparring intensely, sharpening his reflexes and perfecting his defensive strategies while keeping his offensive output sharp and powerful. His coaches highlight the discipline and focus he has maintained, presenting him as a fighter who has left no stone unturned. Video footage captures Crawford working tirelessly, his body lean and conditioned, ready to enter the ring with complete confidence. Crawford's determination shines through as he confidently declares that victory is within reach. Despite acknowledging the challenge ahead, his interviews and training footage portray a man who thrives under pressure, fully aware of the magnitude of facing a champion like Canelo, yet never doubting his own abilities. His words reflect not only physical preparation, but also mental conditioning, showing a fighter whose focus remains unshaken. Assuring fans of his readiness, Crawford emphasizes that no matter how tough the fight becomes, his strategy, discipline, and self-belief will carry him to success.
Fight with Canelo going.
I'm definitely going to win the fight, for sure. But, I think it's going to be a tough fight. I think he's going to bring the best out of me. I'm going to bring the best out of him, and it's going to be a...
Unlike many fighters who risk overtraining in pursuit of perfection, Crawford has taken a wiser approach, openly stating that he avoids pushing his body beyond its limits and instead focuses on giving his best within structured sessions. This reflects his maturity as an athlete who values recovery and balance, recognizing that his intense work in camp provides all the preparation he needs, while unnecessary strain could lead to fatigue or injury before fighting.
I'm not training hard. I'm not even training, really. I don't want to overtrain because me personally, when I go in the gym, I give my all. And I don't want to burn myself out.
Lester Martinez, Crawford's chief sparring partner, has issued chilling warnings about what Canelo is about to face after spending countless hours in the ring with Terence during camp. Martinez confidently asserts that Crawford's power is something even Canelo will struggle with. He insists that while many believe Canelo is a naturally bigger man, Crawford feels just as big and strong inside the ring. According to Martinez, the intensity of Crawford's punches have convinced him that a beast is coming for Canelo. Such statements add weight to Crawford's preparations, as sparring partners often provide the most accurate insight into a fighter's true form in camp.
Está como dicen muchos, está cabrón. Está preparado, está listo, a pesar de venir de una categoría muy abajo, subir a la 168, pues yo te digo, el sparring con él, tanto lo he ayudado como he sentido que él me ha ayudado también a mí. Entonces, anteriormente estaba enfocado en ayudarlo, pero luego que me dijeron que yo iba a pelear, ¿sabes qué? Necesito ayudarte, pero que me ayudes. Y ya en el ring nos entendemos, yo casi no hablo inglés. Ya voy practicándolo, pero en el ring nos entendemos muy bien. y hay una buena vibra, pero él está listo y yo también estoy listo.
El tema del peso, ¿cómo crees lo afectará la noche de la pelea haciendo sparring con él?
¿Cómo?
Haciendo sparring con Terence, la gente habla, pues el Canelo es muy grande,
Sí.
2 categorías.
Bueno, en realidad en tamaño creo que están iguales, pero en diferencia de peso, sí, a lo mejor Canelo está más acostumbrado a esa categoría que Terence, pero te digo, vengo haciendo sparring con él desde que estaba en las 147 libras, mi primer sparring con él en las 147, yo era ya 168, sigo siendo 168, y lo único que hizo ahora pues es subir de peso, aumentar de peso, y sí se siente muy diferente haber hecho sparring con él en 147 y ahora hacer sparring con él en 168. Pero yo creo que
¿Cómo se siente diferente?
en el sentido que le he sentido más pegada, más explosivo, la rapidez, el snap lo tiene todavía el cabrón, no lo ha perdido, lo he sentido, pero creo que la nutrición que lleva, el equipo de trabajo con el que tienen.
Former champion Duke McKenzie has boldly predicted that Crawford is tailor-made to dismantle Canelo Alvarez. In his analysis, McKenzie argues that many of Canelo's recent opponents were not truly elite, suggesting that Crawford brings a unique challenge unlike any before. He believes Crawford's versatility, ability to adapt mid-fight, and natural ring IQ make him perfectly suited to expose Canelo's flaws. While acknowledging Canelo's success against a wide range of fighters, McKenzie emphasizes that he has yet to face someone with Crawford's level of skill, timing, and precision.
When you look, since he's been off the mad cow meat, right? You look at his last 5 fights. He's boxed ordinary fighters, you know. They're not in the same league. They're really not in the same league. And I think to myself, his last 5 fights, even what's the kid's name? Hamza Shiraz, right? So he boxed in his last fight. He knocked out, what's the kid's name?
Belanga.
Right, he knocked out Belanga. Belanga took your man there from the distance. Now, you've only got to balance it up. If Belanga can take in the distance, you got to say to yourself, what is Terence Crawford going to do to
Canelo, yeah.
Canelo Cotto, I've got the names mixed up. Right, so what's he going to do to you know what? I look at the fight and I think to myself, I really like Terence Crawford, right? Because of his shitty style. Now, Terence Crawford is due a massive performance, and I think Canelo's made for him. Canelo doesn't fight with any urgency anymore. He doesn't get any head movement from him anymore. He doesn't show you a punch and hit you with another one anymore. There's no variety in his whole sort of makeup. And I look at him and I think to myself, Canelo's become, just in my opinion, become a little pedestrian in as much as goes in straight lines, comes out in straight lines. There's no urgency to it.
One of the biggest concerns leading into this fight has been the weight disparity, with critics arguing that Crawford moving up to face Canelo would leave him undersized. However, recent training footage has silenced much of that skepticism. Crawford now appears larger, stronger, and more conditioned than ever, prompting many analysts to shift their predictions in his favor. Observers note that the weight issue seems irrelevant, as Crawford's ability to bulk up while maintaining his speed and precision has stunned doubters. Some experts have even begun predicting not just a Crawford victory, but a possible knockout. His physical transformation has forced the boxing world to reconsider whether Canelo's supposed size advantage will even exist once they step into the ring.
Don't win fights usually have ridiculous muscle mass. Like Devin Haney was like, muscles don't win, and Devin's like way bigger than everybody else at 135 pounds and jacked to the gills. That's that snack shit. Okay, we're not doing that. But Terence Crawford also on that snack shit. Anyway, Bud Crawford did just drop a body transformation pic. Let's take a boom. Son, I'm sorry, I have a flat tire. Does anyone have a jack to help me out? Oh, thank you, Bud Crawford. You're actually huge. The man has abs on his abs on his abs. I'm not trying to glaze, but that doesn't look like a 147 pounder. It doesn't look like a 154 pounder. That looks like a grown man. He's definitely put some weight on, coming to 168 pounds. And I can tell you that now. Take what I'm about to show you with a grain of salt because it is on weigh-in day. But look at what he was at 140 pounds. Now, again, he's out of camp. Hasn't made the weight cut yet, but that's him right now. But I mean, that is crazy. Couple of things. Yes, muscles don't win you fights, and the biggest question we have to ask now is, how will this newfound muscle mass affect Bud Crawford in the fight? Because one of the things I have said continuously about this fight is that the weight issue has been completely overblown by people. What I mean is, there is not a massive weight disparity between
Analysts, showbiz, the adults speculated about the possibility of the fight being fixed after noticing Turkey Alalshik's involvement in Crawford's camp. In training footage, Turkey is heard telling Terence not to retire after the Canelo bout, which showbiz interpreted as a potential code for returning a favor. The claim suggests that since Turkey played a role in making the fight happen, he might expect something in return from Crawford. While largely speculative, this theory has sparked debate among fans and analysts, raising questions about whether outside influences could impact the integrity of such a high-profile matchup. Fire if you enjoyed this breakdown. Don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates on boxing's biggest matchups. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel for all the latest boxing content.